That means we didn't even get the intros in. Okay.
Listen, this happens every once in a while, guys. We're just warmed up now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
What is?
Okay, so we're back to the intro. Super Bowl happened.
Oh my God. I have a Super Bowl. It's for cereal. It is 2-tiered, and one layer is raised higher than the other so that your cereal stays dry in the top tier, and you pour it over into the milk. And that is the most Super Bowl I have ever seen in my life. You can talk about football now.
We love the invention, yes.
That's delicious.
What?
I want to try
Cereal milk? Or the bowl?
the bowl.
Lauren will put a picture of it right here.
I like that. Yes. There.
Here.
Okay, guys. So, welcome to episode 6, season 2. We have our lovely partners here.
Yeah, we do.
Obviously.
Just got here.
They're learning the, the ways of podcasting world and how sometimes it just doesn't work out the way it's supposed to.
Yep.
But we got to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you guys want to?
You want to try this one more time?
Sure. Why not?
Ready?
Yeah. Let's
roll the intro. Yeah.
Test. Can you hear me?
It's Des and Lo, and this is the Did We Really podcast.
Killed it. I love it.
I want the tea. When you give me a story, give me the tea.
Thank you
You're rushing
for
us.
rolling the intro for us.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel great and warmed up now. So
Yeah.
let's go back and how did you guys meet?
Oh. Wow.
So,
You got it? Go on.
I mean, go for it. What did you have to say? You say what you want to say first.
No, this is they've heard us. I've mentioned work. I mean,
Okay.
We
Yeah,
want to
I
hear
feel
from
like
you.
wanted
here's
to
the
say
thing:
something.
is
So-
you just heard Gabe go into great detail. I'm like, you can't top him. Now you got a second
What do you
chance.
mean? This is the first time we're recording this.
Still don't have a lot of detail, but yeah, we made it work. So, yes.
Hell yeah,
I
brother.
love you.
I feel like we talked about this already.
Yeah.
Is anyone else having deja vu?
She worked in accounting, and I always saw her because we went in at that time during corporate days. We went in every week to sign bills. It was the stupidest thing ever. We have computers, folks. Let's move on.
All right, we're past the work talk. Let's go on.
And
Come on, why are we getting into detail about you
We-
signing invoices?
we used to go out a lot as a company, but I was dating someone at the time, so I couldn't. I'd talk to her, but never anything past that. So, long story longer, as our
Okay,
good friend
Jeremy.
likes to say. Finally, I could talk to her, so we started talking more, and it led into a first date.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah,
Always open the doors for you.
of course.
What would you
Every
guys
time.
talk about? Like, hey, I've got bills. We need to talk to these bills. These bills are crazy.
We literally talked about everything.
Sign your shit. Get it done.
Every day.
Oh, you had to sign stuff? So he's like, I bet he was smooth. Like, can I get your autograph?
No. He had to sign shit
You
that
could
I was
put your
giving him.
phone number in here, too.
Right.
No, so you're not very detailed, and you're detailed at your job. So let's get into this. So yes, we started talking a little bit more. We had a work event where this is where I called you thirsty, where you believe it. I was talking to one of my friends, and I was trying to get her on Bumble, or she was on Bumble, and I was having fun swiping on her thing. I was just swiping like, is it right? That's supposed to be good, right?
For
You
her
match?
friend.
I wouldn't
It's always
know.
fun when it's not your future.
Right.
Exactly. So I was like
Right.
swiping right, and like she started matching with people. So as she was matching with them, I was like, come on, we just got to be out there. Like just start saying random pickup lines. And I think he came up in the middle of that, and I think he asked what we were doing, and I was like, oh, I'm just answering these things, and he told me something. I was like, we're not thirsty. Like, get over here. And so then we just kept going. So this is when he said I called him thirsty. Yes, I think you took it out of context, but it's okay. You can hold that for the rest of your life.
It's
It's fine.
We're still here.
Yeah. If,
So
Working.
It didn't
Yeah,
bother me
yeah.
that much.
Yeah, and then
You seem
so
to stay hydrated.
Okay,
Yeah.
we were both hydrated.
so we had a night where we had happy hour at a bowling alley, pin stack, I believe.
It was.
Love Penn.
Yes, and I'm very competitive,
Yeah.
as we know.
Was it this one
As
right
we
over here
all
off of
are.
the tollway? In
No,
Plano?
it was the one in McKinney.
Yeah,
McKinney?
Yeah, yeah. And so we were there and we were playing, and I'm over there trying to beat everybody in bowling because I love it. Yeah.
Work out.
Did you win?
I did win.
He did win. He did. And then we just kind of kept talking there. We kind of made fun of some of our coworkers who got DUIs that night. Yeah, they were
How did
just
that happen?
they kept drinking.
And
Drinking. Not
Drinking.
That was a different party.
All the while saying, I need to go pick up my daughter.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't make it, thank God.
Remember this story? I think I
Yeah.
told
What do you
you.
mean? He didn't make it.
Well,
Thank
he
God.
didn't make it to pick her up.
He didn't make it because he got pulled over. Yes, he
still
didn't make
with
it because he got pulled over,
He's still with
and
us.
we were very happy that was the outcome. Because could you imagine he was like hammered
Yeah.
driving his
Much
kid around?
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from there, we kind of started talking to each other on Snapchat actually a lot versus text messaging. And he sent me a photo of like a steak one day, and I was like, "Damn, that looks good." He was like, "All right, I'll take you out to the steak, get a steak." I was
You
like,
showed her your meat, bro? That was the first
Dude,
picture?
classy, right?
How many ounces was it?
Well, I'll let her tell that. A real man never tells.
yeah. So that was his way in asking me out on a date. He was like, "Well, let me take you out to dinner so we can go and eat." And I was like, "Okay." And so we finally went.
She did not eat a steak.
I will tell you, it was a little different dating him. You know, he's a little bit older than me.
Older? Really? Right off the bat. Went straight to old.
I said older. I didn't say old.
Mhm.
Older.
Close enough.
Anyway,
young at
Old in
heart.
it.
yeah. So it was a little different, but it was a lot of fun. He hated that I
She
ate
was not
soup.
ever used to being treated like a real lady. I don't believe.
I don't think I was. No.
Lauren's not either.
We knew this.
Oh, that's great.
And
Talk about my
there's-
trauma
Yeah,
all
I
the
was about to say
time.
this,
Tamara,
and there's
sorry.
Lauren and Ari's trauma. We were never treated right before.
man.
Yeah. So,
That was good.
and the rest is history. We kind of had our first date, and like from there on out, we were hanging out and
She's
talking.
been on me
And
like a leech since then.
I have been.
Been great.
Is leech the right word?
No,
Ryan.
you know I'm joking. Loved every minute
That's
of
why
it.
his hair is getting whiter. Just kidding. His hair was white before then.
I be getting white hairs. They're coming in.
I know.
Yeah.
You're doing it on purpose.
I like your white hair.
She's bleaching them while you're asleep at night.
Right.
No, she's just stressing me out. She's not even anxious or anything. She's just like, this is the cause and effect. I want some gray hairs.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Don't look down.
I'm just thinking about Mr. Fantastic, and I don't have any of the super powers, just the good looks.
Well, I
Yes.
love y'all's story. I love, that you came into Destiny's life.
Yeah. She's lucky.
I am.
You're both lucky.
Same.
Yeah.
Super. Very,
So
very
how'd you meet
lucky.
me? Did you like
Right.
my big butt or like what?
Wow.
I like big butts and I
Wow.
cannot
It's gonna be a
lie.
different kind of
It
story.
used to be big. Not so
What
much
you mean?
anymore. It's fine.
Girl,
I have you
That's
in my
beautiful.
grasp now. So
I got your boat in my grass now.
okay.
Mission accomplished.
Do you want to tell our story?
We met at work.
Yes.
Yeah. I was working at Zoomies, and Lauren came in with Gavin, little tiny Gavin.
Tiny
he was like,
Gavin.
He was probably about Leo's age.
Hold on. Gavin is still tiny.
He's kind of got that Gavin swagger going on right now too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Does.
The
Every time I see him with the bandana, I'm like, oh, look at Gavin running down the stairs.
it's kind of weird. Like, yeah.
Gavin with his hair shorter now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you came in to shop, and I was like,
Sounds about right.
I remember what you got. You still got it. This
did-
doesn't feel as authentic the second time, but I'm gonna make sure you never get rid of it.
This is their first time hearing it. So, yeah.
The Obey tank top and hoodie you purchased that day. I still remember which one you got.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I was like, well, yo, we need some more people to work here. Do you need a job? You're kind of cute. I didn't say that.
Do you need
I
a
said it in my
job?
head.
Did you do the shoulder shake with it?
I might have.
Probably. Baby Gabe without his beard.
I didn't have
Aw.
a beard, did I? Just my
Nope.
chops. Dang, I won you over without the beard?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It must have been the singing.
I must have a great
It was
personality.
the
It was the
singing.
guitar.
It was the hilarious jokes, I think.
Hell
'Cause
yeah.
You're funny?
He is funny.
So
You will
just
see.
kidding.
chiste.
Yeah.
So we met at
That's
work.
fun.
We also went on a first date.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I say we should get a job.
Yeah.
I was not the hiring person, so you had to go talk. Austin was his name.
Yes.
You got the job, of
I
course.
did.
Because I was like, as soon as you left, I was like, she's got the job.
Do you remember that interview?
I interviewed with a girl named Lauren.
She was great.
Yes. She's the one that got me the job, offered me the job.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Austin
But thanks,
I might have had
Austin.
some influence. You never know.
and Gabe.
I gave a really great interview. I remember her being like, can you
Sell
sell
me
this
this
pen?
pen. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And
did
that's how
that.
I nailed it.
I want to hear your sales pitch.
Well, this pen, it comes in a few different sizes, and you can also get it in red, green, and purple and white. But I really prefer the red because it looks really good with your skin tone. I don't know. It was something like that.
Who needs different sized pens?
She told me to
Sold.
sell a pen. I was thinking
I was sold.
clothes.
Listen, I didn't even know there was options. What am I walking around with a medium pen this whole time?
First of all, you should
get
know
a
that there's
venti
options. You know
pen,
those
please?
pencils that are
Those
like this
huge
big?
ones.
Come on.
That's a clown pen. Okay.
It's way up here.
There's
when you're
different
right.
sizes.
But I'm doing business. I'm not whipping that bad boy out. All right.
That's your deal pin. You just bust it out right with one whole hand on the pin.
I would not have any more deals after that. All the deals would end.
Yeah.
But yeah, you worked there for a few weeks before I had asked you out.
Yes, because I had a boyfriend who you witnessed be crazy to me a few times, probably.
I think he exchanged some of the things he returned for you to get himself like some shoes and stuff.
I'm sure he did.
Because I mean, I wasn't just gonna let him come in there and return a bunch of stuff. Are you kidding me?
You were like, hey, man, if you're going to return some stuff, you should probably use some.
How about
Store
we
credit.
make an exchange? Let's make a deal, brother. It's fine.
Ugh. Anyway. I don't
He's
like that you
not
talked
part
to
of
him
this
ever.
story. Let's go on. I want to know about you guys.
Oh yeah, so okay, it was there for a minute. I thought you had a full jeans,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, you want to hang out sometime?
Text me.
How about we go to this park? Like walk around.
You remember my first text message to you?
Yeah,
Because I texted you
You
first.
were following me back to my apartment,
Whoa.
and we were driving in Trent's car with Dylan, and it was a Utah license plate, and your first text was, Utah, but I'm taller. But you're not. So I didn't make any sense of the message.
Does she mean this to me?
I said, new number, who this?
Yep.
Oh,
And
that's
then
great.
it was that day that we went to Arbor Hills and walked around with a guitar and a bottle of whipped cream vodka. And it was
Man, that's my favorite part.
been together ever since.
Wow.
Yeah. The cop showed up that night
Yep.
during our makeout sesh.
Yep. I don't usually kiss on the first date, by the way, so
Why not?
Have
Bullshit.
That, have that
I guess I've just never wanted
That's
to. Yeah. So,
But I was like, can I kiss you?
yeah. Fat bottom girls, I'm like the
Sang you
walker.
that song?
Yeah.
Sang you a lot of songs.
Yeah. It was
Still-
good.
it's
It was a
still
good time until it wasn't. But also, it was still a very good
Yeah, the
time.
cop showed up. MICs, MIPs.
Yeah.
They-
Anyway.
You remember they accused me of like having weed on me because I was rolling my own cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. They didn't
I was like,
know. They weren't cultured enough to know.
not here.
I got some back
Not
at
in a
the
park.
house.
Why, you want some?
You you a man of God now?
Yeah. Define God.
No, we're not getting into that in this podcast. We're not going down this. Do you know what? I do have some questions for you, but that's going to be a whole nother episode. Maybe a solo one for you, because when I talked to you at the airport, you had a lot to say. So,
aliens.
so how are you two feeling about being on the podcast today? Are y'all excited?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
It's been fun for like an hour now.
Well, good.
It's been fun. Okay. Or as Lowe's mentioned before, her and Gabe have been together for quite some time. What are we? 11?
Almost 13 years.
Something like that.
Almost
I'd
13
say-
years.
We met in 2012.
Yeah, for 13 years.
And they got married
4 years ago in April.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1. So I got a question for you
What's
two.
up?
So since you've been in a long-term relationship and now it has led to marriage, what are some of the things that have shaped your view about relationships?
The Bachelorette.
Look, those things help shape my ideas and a lot of things.
There's 37 dudes constantly trying to bag my boyfriend. That's what it is.
What are some things that shaped?
Just your view about relationships in general. Obviously, y'all found each other, and I don't know how many past relationships you had before Lauren, but I know she had a few, which, we've talked about were early on, like your teen years and stuff like that. So y'all have had to really like grow up with each other. Like what?
Honestly, I haven't had a ton of relationships before Lauren. Lauren was probably, I've like had little flings, but Lauren was like the first real relationship that I had. And I think that, I don't know, I'm a simple guy.
You're like, that'll do.
It wasn't about that'll do. I don't want to get all emotional on like stuff, but like I was a very insecure, like lonely kid, and for a long time, not even as a kid, even into my adult years, and she was the first person to make me feel special, and she still does. Like she made me feel seen. She made me feel sexy sometimes. But that, and now coupled with being the mother of my children, is like irreplaceable. Yeah. So it's hard for me to say how it has shaped my view of relationships, because I think every relationship is different.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be different. Everybody's needs are different. The way we interact is going to be different.
Yeah.
But what I've learned about our relationship, what's helped shape it, what was necessary to shape as any relationship, is communication. Proper communication and transparent communication. And then like, I'm not trying to talk the whole time or anything.
No, please.
Yeah, you're doing
But-
great.
No, like recognizing that like we're not always who we are in that moment, and like giving each other grace, and also recognizing that we're with the person that like we're with because we want to grow, not just stay stagnant. So having that lens on all those approaches with your partner about like this person's approaching this conversation because they want me to be my best self. That has helped. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've come a long way. We were just kids when we met. So
This is true. I got a full beard now.
yeah, you do.
Oh, I'm gonna need a photo of Lauren and Gabe when they first started dating.
Oh, I
Here.
will put one right here.
Like that with the hands. That's fun. Can we just tell you what to put up there with your hands?
Sure.
Okay. Stand by.
Stand by. Yeah, for you, it's more like right here.
The meaning of life shows here.
Gonna come up with something crazy
No,
for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was a really good answer, Gabe.
Very good. You're a great speaker. Yeah.
Thank you.
So when you look at other people, if y'all were to give somebody relationship advice, I mean, I know we talked about communication, and that's always key. I mean, we talk about that all the
Yes.
time. Like, you have to be very open and you have to be very transparent with your partner. But like, if you have somebody come up to you who is younger, maybe even like when y'all met, like, would y'all ever steer anybody different than the path that you guys took. And then when I say this, I mean, I always tell Lauren, like, y'all's path is y'all's path, which is, it's great. I love to see y'all's love story unfold, and I like to hear more stories about you two. But, like, if somebody was going down that path of being so young and, like, ready to commit to the one person, is there any advice that you would give them for it besides communication? Something that you think that has shaped your vision or your thought process of, like, relationships?
I think this relationship just felt way different than my previous ones. I know Gabe said he never really had relationships, but I did previously. Like, I don't want to say quite a few, but I've had boyfriends of like multiple months, you know.
Stop bragging.
This one, he told me he wanted me to date more. I did date a little bit, but I don't know. This one just, it felt different. For me. Yeah. Like he truly, I felt that he always wanted to be around me and like just be silly with me instead of cause more issues in my life. Like bring me more problems than anything. And I don't know.
Was there something that you two, like, was there something that just clicked with you two that kind of was like, man, this is my person? Like, was there do you, like, ever have a moment where you think back to, like, like, I remember that when I figured it out, like, this is mine.
It's just like when we were together, it was like fireworks. I don't know how to explain it.
There's got to be a button for that, right?
I mean, it's fine. No pressure to explain it. It's just
No, wait, hold on. It was like fireworks.
Yes.
That was the best I could do.
Okay, that's good enough.
No, I don't think it's like a specific. I don't recall a specific moment being like, oh, unless we're talking about that time we walked around the lake. You know what day I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sounds like more than a walk.
But it
Must
was
have been
just
after
like
hours.
a building of so many like experiences and just like hanging out and just, I don't know, so much happiness.
It's our personalities, I think, and like music brought us together a lot.
I think that's huge for me because I've always felt supported by you with that. I've never felt like you didn't like my musical like creativity or that I was like bothersome. Sometimes I could just do it for like hours and it's like the same thing over and over again. And I could understand how a normal person would think that is crazy.
Go check them out.
No, yeah.
But
yeah, go check them out.
Smokey McChiefin.
Smokey McChiefin. No, I think it's like those moments that I realize even now, like when our kids are playing with each other and I'm cooking in the kitchen and he's playing guitar, like it just feels right.
Yeah.
And it always has.
Yeah.
But now in a different way, I guess.
I've always, when you think about yourself like old, I've always thought about myself old, like, and she's there. I think that's a big piece of it, like, because I think we have different ideas of how we live life if we get to be like 70, 80 years old, like just traveling. That's how I see it, like going all over the place, seeing all sorts of things. And like, I see Lauren right there with me. That's how I know. I don't know.
I like that you're traveling still in your 80s.
Yes. Why not?
We got to.
I'm just saying, I like it.
Grow up.
I wasn't opposed to it.
So yeah, like a similar question, because you guys have both had previous relationships. I don't know much about your past, but I mean,
That sounds ominous.
like what?
Not to brag.
What made
Where are
Des?
they buried?
That's what I've asked.
Like you kind of said, like it felt different with him. Oh, he kind of showed you how you wanted to be treated. Like in your case, what made Dest like the one that you grasped onto?
She was easy to groom.
Wow. Okay, then.
No, I think that with my age comes, in relationship status, a little more wisdom,
Yeah.
I guess, at this point in my life. I know how it doesn't work. Now I know how it works.
Right.
Keep her happy.
You're such a man of many words.
That's the easy way to do it. Keep her happy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we don't argue, we don't fight, because that comes with a relationship.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
But yeah,
But there's compromise, and you're
there
picking your
is.
battles.
Yes, absolutely. They're not all worth fighting. So, I've learned, and she'll disagree with this, but I do have more patience than I've had in the past. Yes. Yeah. I wouldn't say I grew up in the strictest family, but my dad was pretty damn strict. So I'm him now, and I've realized that. So I've gotten better. One of those things for this year was to change that. So I've gotten better.
More
Oh, yeah.
patience. More
Yes,
patience.
Patience.
Give
Please,
us the
patience.
sounds.
Yeah. Everything sets me off, so I'm trying. Oh, yes.
That's accurate.
Patience.
I'm trying to calm down. So patience in the relationship is great.
Yeah.
Communication, of course.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
We talked a lot. I think that's what locked it in for us. Nights and nights of just endless talk.
Yeah.
Those
No,
are always
seriously.
good
Like,
nights.
like
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
He was probably
Laying in
over
the
me. I was
bed.
like, I'm surprised that you're just willing to talk to me all the time because, like,
Talk.
I would like that's how I got to know him. Like versus
I'm
a phone call,
talking.
he'd be at my apartment and we'd just be laying there and like sun. It was cool because my apartment would like let the moon come in, so like we'd see it through my big window. And I would just be there asking him like a billion questions. I told him, I was like, look, I'm going to ask you a billion questions about your past. I'm a curious person. Like, I want to know, what you've been through. I want to know like how it shaped you. Like, what do you think is different? And, he's been married before. And I told him like, I literally told him, as much as it sucks to, be divorced, because obviously nobody wants to be divorced, but I was like, I'm so grateful you've gone through these things because the person I met versus the person that you've told me who you've been in your past, I couldn't see you being that person.
Yeah.
So like whatever you've been through has brought you here, and like I'm so grateful for it. Patience, of course, like we have a teenage daughter, so we need a little patience.
Yeah.
But like that's what a teenager does. They're going to test your patience. It's just part of the process.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He set things apart because he's very good and he's very open, and he's not only have I listened to him talk, but like he's listened to me, and I've been able to tell him some like things that I really haven't told like a lot of people, and like he takes it and he listens and he like makes me not feel like I'm a crazy or like just like I don't like getting teary-eyed, but like he just allows some things that I've dealt with in past relationships that you felt necessary to have in those. And when I've told him like those things make me uncomfortable, he's like, okay, cool, like whatever. And he makes the adjustment and like never makes me feel like horrible about those things. And I'm like, what? You mean those things aren't necessary?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you mean I don't have to act like a certain type of person for you? Like, you accept me for who I am? And he's like, yeah, okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. So, yeah, he's a good guy.
Hell yeah.
Just not
You're a
patient.
good guy. Just not patient. But that's
Really
what we're
I do
working
everything
on.
else
What is
great.
patience?
My patience is real thin.
Yeah. So, I mean, the things that we've gone through in our past have definitely like shaped us to be able to be a little bit more open with each other and just kind of like figure out where we are now. And like, we're big communicators, and he hates when I shut him out because I shut him out when I'm pissed.
That do be happening sometimes.
It is pretty annoying.
She wants to talk about everything too. She don't want to talk.
Because I'm like a fixer. I'm a solver. It's like,
Yes, like we
can't
need to talk
solve it
about
if
it
I don't know.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for us sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, let me be pissed. We'll
That's
talk
difficult.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patience.
There you go.
Patience, communication,
What else do we have here?
Respect.
respect.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Respect is very, very crucial. I
Yeah.
agree with that one.
it is. Mm-hmm. Try to give you your space when you want it. I don't always want to.
I feel that. I don't like being alone. I hate it when you're mad at me. It's like you're mad at me, and I just like want to shake you and be like, just stop. It's not worth it.
Ooh, can I do
Well,
that?
then
You could try. It's probably gonna end up the same.
I can't
Dang,
think of
you're
anything
punching
that I get mad at you for.
You say that like I can't. You can't. You want to be around him? I'm still seeing your flips on the door.
That's me.
She does that when I'm on camera, so I can't look over because I'm trying to be serious and focused.
Yeah.
I could see it through my peripherals, so she's just like pushing her body up against the glass.
Yeah.
If only they
I
knew.
clean
While Jerry
She
from
cleaned the
HR is
bottom
right
part.
there.
the bottom part.
To get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's great. You need glass doors on your office.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's move on to some of the dating culture then versus now. So we all didn't really date on apps, but you know that everybody's dating on an app. Could you imagine if you had to meet us on an app? Do you think that y'all would actually
Would you swipe right?
keep pursuing?
I would.
Would you swipe right on everybody?
I mean, I don't know. Depends
I
on
thought
how
he was gonna
lonely
say,
I
I
was.
Yeah, because of your smile. I mean, that's one of the things that drew me in the beginning.
Aw.
Great smile.
Thanks. I had braces.
That ass, girl.
That had to be in the photo.
She walked into that store backwards. I swear.
Her profile pics her ass. And then what are we talking about here?
Oh, she has a face.
Right?
No, yeah. I mean, we just meet people in person. That's how you met people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
And now it's like, yeah. It seems like
It's all a game, it
it
feels
seems
like.
almost sad because what if somebody that you really could have connected with didn't know how to like project themselves on a social media profile to showcase the person that they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're missing out by not actually connecting with these people before making the decision of whether or not you would date them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, Destin, I know all these stories of these girls going on dates or on the apps and like, yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to do that because
No.
it's terrible the stories.
I mean,
that
I
come
did do
through.
that, but no.
Not like these girls that are like already asking like, anybody know anything about JC from Dallas?
Oh, yes.
And you're
On
just
our
like,
favorite.
girl, like go meet
yeah,
him.
what's
Like,
that page y'all look at?
We
Are
can't
we
mention it.
Oh.
We can, but we're not supposed to. Remember,
Yeah,
we read
that's
through the
right.
rules.
well, there's a few different
man.
ones.
Yeah.
though.
Yes. But are we dating the same guy? Because it's across the whole world at this point. Yes. So, like, they're ready to, like, go in. They're ready to find out, like, every detail they can about these men before they even have an opportunity to meet them up front. Now,
Not from the men though. That's
No, it's
the
from
thing.
women.
Yeah.
How many
And
times you
Which is
submitted
their
me?
opinion.
I've always wanted to submit other people, but never you. Some girls do that. They're like, "This is my husband. Anybody, anything," and it's like, "What are you
What?
doing to
Yeah.
yourself?"
I don't
Like,
know, but I guess there are.
because some
There are
girls will
movies
start
out
drama
there.
on there and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm messing around with him," and then it's like you're causing not real drama in your relationship. What are these texting games that you're talking about?
Wordle?
Texting game.
I love
Words with
Wordle.
friends.
no, it's. I think when it talks about texting games, it's just talking about like playing with each other's like emotions.
Feelings.
Yeah, like it's just like
Leading each other on.
using somebody for just your necessities and then dipping out. But like because in text messages you can obviously say anything that you want. You can tell them that you freaking love them.
Right.
You've never met somebody that could be your soulmate. Text them, get what you need, and then you're out. You dip it, or you keep them along and you get what you need. Some people use them for dates. They want to go out and they want to go eat, or this guy can get me over here, so I'm gonna see him. Like those type of games are like trippy to me, but at the same time, and like I'm saying this from a woman's perspective, I'm like that's trippy. But how much have women been used? So I'm like, girl, go use them. Go do what you need to do.
Oh, there was something on that page today. It was like a girl texting another girl like, "Hey, I have a question about your husband," or something like that. She's like, "Girl, wait till after February 15th at least. And then she's like, let me have the 14th. It's reserved for me. And then you can have him the 15th. She's like, no. Like, he booked you a hair and nail appointment. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, she thought her husband was being messy.
Yeah. So it's just trippy. Like, you know, they tend to play so much games with each other, and it's just like I couldn't do it. And I know
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah, like, and that's what sucks for the people who are like in their 30s like us, or 40s like some of us.
You think that bothers you?
No. Anyways, for the people who are probably over 30, I'm gonna give them that much. Like, it's harder for people to find their partners because it's like it's literally a game out there.
Yeah.
You're just trying to be the best option for somebody, while they also have 10,000 more options because they can join an app. Facebook has dating now. They can get on Bumble. They can meet people on games. I'm only pointing at you because I know you play games, but
work.
like, or at work,
Well, I'm saying
Linda.
there's got to be, even in this day and age of technology,
mingle.
there's got to be a lot more authentic ways to meet people. Like, if you're following what you're passionate about and what you love to do, and you're going to the places where other people who are also passionate and love to do those things, like, you're gonna find somebody if you're open to like those connections. Like, if you're connecting with people out there,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like it's so limiting just trying to figure out, or
Yeah.
just even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
saying.
it really is limiting because you're only looking for people who attract you. You're not, nobody's reading their bios. Nobody's looking at there saying, oh, they really sold me on that bio. I'm swiping
Look
right.
at that fish he caught.
Yeah.
I don't know
He's
how
a
to
real man.
fish.
Did you see that Lambo that was in his photo? I'll go date him.
Someone else's car.
Yeah. He
Check
rented
out what
it.
I valeted today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just trippy. I mean, it's just so many
Saw it
games.
later.
And for people who are doing it, like, I hope you weed out the people that you need to weed out, because, I mean, I think that there are genuinely some good people there. They probably aren't on the app, so, I mean, maybe they are. Who knows?
There are a few, I'm sure, but hard to find them.
Hard
I'm sure.
to find them. All right.
Should we play a game?
Yeah, let's play one.
What a play game.
This is called the Hot Take Game, and we made it a little bit of controversial and spicy edition. Okay?
Interesting.
So each person is going to pick one unpopular or spicy opinion. Whatever one you choose, you're going to argue why that is right, no matter what it
Even
is.
if you don't think it is. Dust is going to give you one.
If your partner doesn't make you jealous sometimes, do they even love you?
So he's arguing for that.
What do you mean? If my
He
partner,
doesn't get it.
Yeah, this is not a fun game.
if my partner doesn't make me jealous, then she doesn't love me?
Sometimes.
That doesn't make sense at all. She loves me so much that she's respecting that I'm super insecure. and
Exactly,
she
you're
wouldn't wanna
arguing the
make me jealous.
opposite.
You're arguing the opposite.
You're arguing why that's healthy.
Okay, you gotta
Should we
give me a
just-
different
should we
topic.
just not argue for it and just let them have opinions on
Okay,
it?
yes, because
Okay.
he's like mad. Valerie
He's
chose that one.
He's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay, all right.
I
Here's-
think that's like again, everyone's different, and maybe for some people that is like a primal instinct where they've got to feel jealous and
Mhm,
envious.
they do.
Like
I think
if
that's
people don't
probably
want
the-
what I've got, why do I want what I've got?
Yeah,
So I don't think that way.
there's a lot
Well,
of
By
but-
no
men out
means.
there.
Gabe, nobody thinks you think this way. It's a game.
You make me jealous. I'm gonna cry. This is gonna happen.
I know you will. You're a sensitive boy, man.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is change this all up and not play that game.
My bad. My bad.
Now you can just give us your opinion on these.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your partner doesn't have to be your best friend.
I agree.
Okay.
I guess I partially agree
Okay, why? Why partial?
because I mean I would say my best friend is Thomas because he's just my best friend.
But he's not.
But you're my partner. Of
I
course.
thought it been me this entire time.
You know what I mean. Just like Heather is your best friend.
No, I was talking
Yeah.
about Gabe, not me.
Oh yeah, y'all had them on the show too. Yeah.
I definitely think
That's
of Lauren as
only the
like one
mindset
of my
that I was
best
thinking.
friends. She's
Well,
definitely
yeah,
like,
of course.
well, like, I got a best friend.
Yeah.
His name's Dylan.
I agree.
What
I,
you?
I
Why are you
agree.
looking down like that?
She said, "You want to fight about it?"
I'll fight Dylan. I
No,
will.
I
He's
definitely
a
agree.
big boy. He's very tall. He might.
Our best friends, when it comes to me, like my best friend is not that I don't talk to you about everything, but like I talk to my best friend about everything.
Yeah.
Like she get all details
Yeah.
of everything.
That's healthy. I feel like that's important. Like having, especially like in a relationship, like an outsider's perspective. Like don't close off everything. Like you got to have somebody to either tell you you're crazy or you're not crazy, but
Yeah.
maybe how you're approaching it is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. So we agree. We all agree.
Words of wisdom.
Your partner does not have to be your best friend.
Yep. All right.
What if they're not your friend at all? No, just
Then
kidding.
there's a problem.
That's the problem.
There's an issue.
You're funny.
Okay. Going through your partner's phone is fine if you have a feeling.
Like unknowingly.
Shouldn't you like bring it up
Yeah, I
to
think I
them
would just say something to you.
before?
If I even thought it, I would never just go through your phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would never do it, but I don't know. I guess it depends on the relationship because I can see like girls that stay with like serial cheaters where they're like, I have a feeling I should probably just rip the Band-Aid off and do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wouldn't never do it.
No?
You should like trust in each other enough that it's okay, but respect each other enough that you wouldn't do it without talking to them.
Yeah.
You're not like,
Agreed.
yeah, you know, if you got
Yeah.
a concern, talk about it.
Yeah.
Ryan's looking at me funny, but it's because I use the iPad all the time, and the iPad's hooked up to his phone, so I see all his text messages. Anyway,
I see
they
his
all,
too.
They all roll through. I think we were talking about like the location at one point, right? Like, do you have your partner's location? And I told him, I was like, well, we do. We have our locations on because in adult life, you're like, I need your location in case anything happens. But he was like, do you check? I was like, no. And then we started talking about text messages. And I was like, well, I really don't got to go through your phone because all your text messages roll through. I'm watching a show and there's his work text messages rolling through. I was like, nothing suspicious comes through at all because I'll click on it if it does.
You're funny.
So yes, I do go through his phone.
Well,
It's only ever about work. You
only
need
when
to,
you're watching TV.
don't forget.
It's only when
Probably
I
annoying.
see
You could probably just turn it off.
it's
I
always
know.
when I
Yeah.
see my mom text you. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Guess what your daughter did today?
Dumb. That's dumb.
What?
Now I know if I'm texting with your friends that you'll know.
Why are you texting with my friends? That's the real question.
I said if.
Don't
Why you
forget
got
to
big
get.
eyes?
Don't forget to give Henry his PO.
Yeah. I know.
All right. The person who sleeps closest to the bedroom door should always fight the intruder.
Absolutely.
Unless they're unconscious, knocked out, cold asleep, and no noise is waking them up.
You know what? I can't even hold you because he is the exact same way. I'm like, are you kidding me? I gotta get up to get you up. That's almost here.
No, even when you're awake, let's be real. And when we hear a noise,
Oh, whatever.
when we hear a noise and we're both like,
He
what
pushes
was
you. He's
that?
like, go.
I get up. I go look.
Push it. You're closer now.
I go look if I'm actually concerned. But if you're like,
We heard
You
the
need to go
craziest
look.
noise the other night, and I had got my ass up because you didn't.
Oh, I
When?
do. No. Oh, don't even argue like you're not exactly like him. The other night we were laying down and it sounded like someone was breaking into the house. And I sit up in bed. And I'm like, what is that? He's like,
went off.
It's nothing. It's
oh,
fine.
the washer.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's the house settling.
It sounded like a whole person just
Nothing.
fell into our window.
We obviously feel some type of way about this because you don't
We heard
care
a
if I
different
die.
noise.
I mean, I do care. But like before that would happen, there'd be a lot more noise, and then I'd be like, "Oh, there's a problem."
Lauren, is everything okay out there?
Yeah. Anyways,
See, the problem is she actually gets up to go and check it. I'm like, get your ass up and go look. I ain't going out there. You go.
We're so diligent about our nightly close and shop routine.
don't even.
Uh-oh.
I say we. There is a shared.
I'm locking the doors.
I lock it sometimes. I do it sometimes. There's sometimes I do it.
You know that it's supposed
When
to be
you're a
done.
real sweetie girl, I do it.
When you're a little sleepy boy, I do it.
That's most of the times.
Exactly.
But I'm saying it's not all the time.
All right. Do you got another one?
I liked that one.
'Cause I'll fight.
See, that's why you should go. You will fight. I can't talk them out of not breaking into our house.
If I
You're a
gotta
big
go out
shot.
the
First
door,
of
I'm
all,
taking the
your
gun.
wife has never been in a fight before, so who should go fight?
She act like she has me. Well, she be throwing hands at home. You'd be surprised.
Why you? So
Don't
she
tickle
can
me.
fight. What I'm hearing is she can fight.
Yep.
If
Soon
a
as I
guy
know
my
they don't
size
have a
broke into
weapon-
our house, I'd be concerned. Anybody smaller than me, we'll be fine.
As soon as I know they don't have a weapon, I'm gonna whistle for Destiny. She's gonna come out and street fight them.
Oh, whatever.
Whistle.
That Lubbock's gonna come out. She'll be ready. She'll
Slow
be come out braiding her
motion.
hair.
Slow motion, throw her the oil. The
Yes.
baby oil. Is it baby oil?
Wait, what?
Baby oil?
What are we doing
Olive
to this
oil?
intruder?
What do we do?
What is it? Vaseline.
Absolutely.
Oh, Vaseline.
Have you ever
for her
seen This
face,
Christmas?
forehead.
Bring out the
Olive
baby
We're like,
oil.
what?
Bust out the Celine
What
Dion.
are we doing?
Where's the
Crazy
lube?
fight is this?
Dang, I hope nobody breaks into our house.
Lauren's just running around
looking
with
at
her
her like-
olive oil.
I'm just going to be asleep.
I got the olive oil.
You wake up and they're just sliding around your house.
She's just dragging them by their hair. They're sliding.
Don't worry, babe, I got it.
Open the front door. Slide them right out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to let you pick the next one.
All right.
And then we
I'm
can
gonna go
get
spicy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Spice it up.
Exes aren't off limits to your friends.
What does that mean? Your friends are allowed to date your
Yeah,
exes?
yeah. I'm just thinking about your earlier comment of saying he
Oh.
hadn't dated anybody.
I'm not
I don't
real
have a lot of
sure.
friends.
I'm not real sure.
Or exes.
Yeah.
If Lauren and I broke up and Dylan tried to date you, I would be pretty upset.
That's crossing a whole nother line. Your best friend and your
Right.
ex-wife.
Yeah. I don't know. I think any friend would consider it off limits.
Yeah.
I don't think a real friend would even consider it. So.
I think we kind of pose this question with the BFFs on this, and I'm not for it, but I was trying to be devil's advocate because if it's like a ex that's like early 20s, like early whatever, does that count? Like it was like an ex really kind of like fling versus like a full on relationship.
Yeah.
Would you still be upset?
A time ratio.
What was
Yeah.
was the relationship? How long
A fling.
was
That's
it?
what I said. Just a
Just a
fling.
fling?
Maybe give it a year because a fling can be a year. I would think, right? Right.
I think a year is a little different
Yeah.
than a fling.
You have a baby in a year.
Okay.
Good.
7 months.
I don't know. I don't think that would put that kind of number on it. I'm not sure it would be that.
If it's somebody that
Much
you had
bigger of a deal.
really big feelings for and it didn't work out for something that wasn't in your control, like, and then your friend swoops in and makes it all right and they live happily ever after.
I think that it's hard.
guess,
I
yeah.
You should
say
write a book.
Man,
I always
with it
think
put
about
that,
it like
I guess
none of
you
my
should do the
friends
right
would like
thing
any of
and
my
good for
exes.
him.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
so
say.
He found his person.
Well, I
Great.
mean, I don't know. Like my boyfriend before this last one, like it would be weird for me a little bit, but also it's been so long that I'd be like, well, you're my friend for a reason, and obviously I liked that person for a reason, so I can kind of see it maybe working out with you guys. So like, do it if that's what makes you happy. But yeah, this last one, it's like, who would ever want him?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know.
oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so let's get into some rapid fire. What? It's just a giggle.
We're whispering.
I said shots fired.
Okay, so let's get into rapid fire questions for you guys. Ryan and Gabe. Who is more likely to lie to avoid a fight?
Lauren.
Obviously with it.
You said rapid fire.
No, I liked it. You came out with it.
Lie to avoid a fight.
Yep.
That would probably be me.
Okay. What's the
But it's
pettiest
gonna be very
thing?
minimal. Go ahead. Sorry.
You said rapid fire.
He's like, let me explain though.
I'm gonna need some explanation, maybe.
Go ahead and get
We'll
it out
come
of the
back.
way.
We'll come back and get some explanation of it. Okay, what's the pettiest thing you've done in a relationship?
Are they talking about us
In general,
or them?
yeah, yeah, they've done it.
I mean, I've like not made you food when we're fighting. I don't know.
That's petty.
When we're like
Rude.
fighting, I could be a little petty sometimes.
Yeah, don't be over there acting like you don't do any petty things.
But you don't open the door sometimes.
He slams it. He
Always
slams the
do.
door. I get in
Even
the
if
car
we're
and he's
fighting.
That is so funny that you do it every time, even
Every
though you're
time.
fighting. Wow.
Even when it's raining.
like, it's a bit. It's more awkward too when we're fighting because we're not talking. I'm like,
He catches your foot every once in a while.
Don't slip right there. Kick your foot.
all right, you don't. Yes, you've been petty, but you don't know when. You don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, you're an
know.
angel now.
No, I'm not an angel, but I don't know. Petty. Maybe try to roll over and go to bed mad. Never works out.
Don't ever do that.
He
No,
doesn't.
as I try. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's petty.
I
'cause
do.
I try.
You're just snoring.
Oh, I get real petty. When I'm mad, shoot, I'll curl up in that ball on the edge of my bed
Will.
and be pissed that he didn't come over to the edge of the bed too. I'm like
And
mad, just
still
there.
Yeah, yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I do
Still
that. I do that.
communicate.
Give
why
me more
she's
bed.
mad.
I'm just crying, and I'm like, you're really not going to come comfort me?
I know you don't know what's wrong with me right now, but you should
Because I
know.
won't tell you.
I'm just like, I'm so tired.
Yeah. As soon as
Can
your
I
head hits the
comfort you
pillow.
in the morning?
Literally. That's so you.
Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
What's an ick that should be a deal breaker?
Racism.
Yeah. That was-
Amen.
That's it, Gabe. You don't got an answer.
Can't top racism. But
Finally.
I would say like the way somebody like talks to like their parents and their family. I think like if they're like super
What if their
disrespectful
parents
to their
suck,
Right.
though?
but like you got to
Still
give me a
gotta be
lot of
respectful.
context.
Yeah,
Like I
see your
really have to
parents.
understand what you've been through for me not to be
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's-
this person's an asshole.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
And I feel like if that's the case, then they're not really probably going to be around.
That's true.
So
That's true.
you got to respect them.
All right.
Okay.
Teach them young.
And racism.
This is
And world
Hashtag.
peace.
I don't like this last one. I know the answer. Who's the more dramatic one in an argument?
Destiny.
I'll take it.
I might be a little bit more dramatic sometimes.
No,
A little bit.
more.
Yeah, we're about equal.
I just paint pictures with words, okay? Make it a big deal.
All right.
Here you go, the last one. What's a fight you still stand by 100%?
Your face.
You
Go
know,
on.
I have one right off.
y'all can
already.
answer
I
it
decided to go
honestly.
for
If
it.
we need to take this one out, y'all want to answer it. You got one, Lauren?
I would say to this day, a consistent argument that I've always stood on is that you should not be friends with your ex-boyfriends.
Yeah. We've learned that one.
And I have a hard time shaking that.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid one. But I don't think I have any exes that I really, well, I mean, I have one that I detest, but is that the right word to use?
Sure. It's very
That was
descriptive.
strong.
I like it.
But the others, I mean, I don't talk to them because I don't care to talk to them, but I get it.
I feel differently, but also we talked about respect, so it's not something that happens. So
Give me a sound effect.
Which one?
There we go.
don't talk to exes.
I don't know what that sound was.
What was that? There you go. That's a good one.
That's a good one to stand by, and that's a lot of people actually stand by that one. So I get it.
If he doesn't get jealous, then am I doing anything right? Was that what the opinion was the other?
You got me all twisted.
and that's her 100% argument she stands by. No, do you have anything?
Not that I can think of right off.
I would say, like, even to touch back onto that, I am a jealous person. So I know he doesn't, you don't talk to any of your exes. I told you, I think they're all dead.
I'm not that old.
Nobody talks to his exes.
No, but like he doesn't talk to any of his exes, but like I'm a jealous person. So like, I mean, if females are texting, I'm like, oh, who's texting us? I don't think that he really like picks up on it, but it's just, I think I still have trust issues from other things that I trust him. He can go do whatever the hell he wants. I don't really care, but there are still times in my mind where like those things creep back in. So I'm like, that's why we talk about like the phone thing.
Lauren's a jealous
That's why we
person
need
too.
therapy.
Lauren gets mad at me if somebody else is looking. Somebody else is looking, she gets mad at me.
No, I don't.
Wait, she gets mad at you?
When?
Why? Wait, why
And
is she mad at you though?
You shouldn't be looking that
I'll be
fine.
completely oblivious.
Right? He shouldn't be looking like that. All that drip.
Why'd you wear that outfit out? You knew you were
Right?
getting looked at.
You knew you were
Where
a
have I
magnet.
gotten
I'm
mad?
just being me.
No, I get weird about stuff, but I don't know. I think that's just me being silly sometimes. Like he goes to get massages a lot, and he like added their Facebook profile, but it wasn't like a page. It was like a person Facebook profile. So I was like, is this the girl that massages your back and you're friends with her on Facebook? Like,
It's not like
it
one
was the
person.
massage center. Yes, it was the entire center. But I was like,
Making it weird.
Researched it,
why
don't worry.
are you friends?
She got there. She got to the point
Supporting the
eventually.
business. I don't know.
I know, but it wasn't a page that you like. It was like
Okay,
an actual. And I don't blame you for not knowing the difference.
Okay.
Okay, old man on Facebook.
Okay.
You're not a social media dude, really.
I mean, I could probably differentiate a page and a friend.
Well, then you should have known not to add them.
Oh.
I don't know.
That was
Now
good.
they want to
You know what though? You talk about her being jealous of people looking at you. I'm like, you have these open mic nights. Like I'm picturing Lauren like this in front of me.
She's up there dancing, singing along to all the songs.
So no one else
Just
can see
blocking
you.
him.
Don't look at him.
Right? He's mine. Shaking that booty you love so much in front of all of them.
Yeah.
She knows.
It's okay.
Oh,
I can't blame
okay.
people for looking at you.
I
You're gorgeous.
Fine
can
specimen.
fight people if they look at you too much.
Uh-oh, he's a fighter now.
No, I'm not.
You would be though, right?
Do you get possessive over her? It's not bad if you do. She's your wife.
What do you mean?
Like you see somebody noticing her and you're like this. Get your ass over here.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever been in that situation where somebody's like blatantly come up while I'm there trying to talk to you. But I would definitely be like,
I'll talk to people.
"What's up, bro?"
Oh, this brings us back to the story with the lady who was trying to hit on your husband. Is that why? From the bar, remember?
Yes, I do remember that.
That's why she's scarred from that.
That's what I was talking about. You got mad at me after that. And I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, I know.
Well, she had to get mad at somebody. See, this is why I used to fight, because at least I was fighting the person who needed it.
I got mad and walked out of that place real fast. Yeah.
And where did I go?
You followed me.
I did.
I feel like Kylie's worse than Destiny.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
the jealous one.
Mm-hmm.
Is she?
She's protective over him.
Over you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. She'll
We go
come home and she's
shopping.
like, Mom, this lady came up to him and she was like, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, she'll lay it all out
She
there.
worked there.
she got a name tag and stuff.
She was like, so I looked at her like, your wife's at home. I'm like, you go.
So funny.
You go, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's happened multiple times.
That's hilarious. You need to teach the boys to be on the lookout because they don't care. They're just in their own little worlds whenever we're out.
Just like, what can I get? What can I get?
can we get toys?
Am I going home yet?
There could be a man following us and they would just like,
I know. I'm like constantly, anytime we take them anywhere, like looking at it because I'm like, someone going to snatch them up? Someone going to snatch them up? Because they would be, I feel, oblivious.
yeah.
Leo like walks his own path. He wants to be a lion leader. That's okay though.
Yeah.
He wants to be line leader. It's important to him.
It is very.
Okay, so let's wrap this thing up. I want to know from you guys, what is one thing we tell our single selves?
Wait.
Wait, they don't love you.
Just wait. Don't fall in love and get married just because you think you're in love right off. Wait.
Wait for it to feel like fireworks.
Or whipped cream vodka.
Sing in a guitar.
A little bit of lube.
Yeah.
That's why the cops gave y'all a ticket. What would y'all do down there?
And some olive oil.
We didn't. It wasn't public indecency. It's okay.
Okay, Gabe.
What would I tell my younger self?
Your single self.
Oh, my
Which
single
was
self.
also your younger self.
So, moments before you met Lauren.
Before I walked through those doors, what were you
Fucking
whispering?
run. Just me with a beard, just like, get out of here, dude. Leave, quit your job now.
Aw, that's sad.
I'm just kidding. Like a mix of like, be more confident in yourself and like living in the moment, enjoying the moments, being present in the moment.
That's what I was gonna say for you.
Okay.
No, because I mean, you talked about like you're being younger and like not so confident with yourself, but like that's what drew me into you. Like you were hilarious and like smart, and your family's kind of cool. Your big family.
Hell yeah.
Big family.
I'm number 8 of 10.
Ginormous.
That's a lot of kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they want to have like 8 more.
They who?
Just kidding.
I was gonna say, I know you're not talking about me.
Just kidding.
What they?
Lauren, you have anything else you'd say for your to your younger self?
My single self.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of like,
Oh, I know what I would say for you.
okay.
Let her answer first.
That's what I was gonna say for you.
Yeah, she's supposed to let her answer.
Go ahead.
I waited for you to go. Like kind of from last podcast, I guess, like it's okay to be alone. Like you don't have to be with somebody all of the time just to feel whole.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Was that what you were going to say for me?
No,
Ooh, didn't nail it.
you were gonna say, follow the music. That's what you would. That's what you would say.
That's you of it. I know.
She just didn't finish.
Do I ever?
Jesus Christ!
Now it's spicy.
You know, I do. There was that question
Now
on there. We
it's
didn't touch on that
spicy.
about, if good sex was important in a relationship.
Yes, it
Can
is.
we all agree that it is?
Yes, we need to. Now that you said that, yes.
A relationship is only as strong as the sex.
We got
True.
strong relationship.
We're solid.
You're all.
Oh, God.
So I want to end. I found a little quote that in my journals that I've been doing in the morning that I liked, and I felt like it would apply to all of us here. So, all that happens to us, including our humiliations, our misfortunes, our embarrassments, all is given to us as raw material, as clay, so that we may shape our art. George Louis Borges? I don't know his last name. But I think at the end of the day, like, we've all been through our own stuff, our own journeys with each other. And so everything that we've been through is what shaped us to who we are in this moment, what shaped our love for each other, what's made us better people, better parents in general. So kudos to us for making some art.
Hell yeah.
Go, little rock star.
We're beautiful.
I really appreciate you guys coming on the podcast today.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
My, dare I say, favorite guest to date
Well, you better.
And ever.
and ever and ever.
Remember, we just talked about I don't like to be jealous.
No, but I appreciate you guys coming on here. I know this is going to happen again. I'm excited to see what kind of feedback we get for this one.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on. And I'm just
Absolutely.
super proud of you guys for doing this. I love seeing
Thank you.
y'all do it every week. I love it. Yeah.
It's been fun.
Keep doing it.
I talk about it often. I love it.
Thanks.
Biggest fans here, y'all. Biggest fans.
Some may say our number one fans.
I would say.
hope so.
Yeah.
There we go.
It always takes me a minute to find the right button.
I know.
Wow. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, go on.
This
Sorry,
is what we're
Gabe.
really used
Sorry,
to, guys.
Gabe.
No,
Everybody.
This is all timing, comedic timing. I can't replicate that. Are you kidding me? It's fine. Well, let's move on.
Nobody heard what you actually said.
I know.
All right. Well, did we really have these men up on this podcast?
Sure did.
I think so.
You really did.
Did we really talk about our sex lives?
We did.
That's true.
Yeah,
We
you
did. Hold up. We got to add another 15 minutes to this episode.
All right, guys. Well, it was good talking to y'all. We hope we see y'all again next episode
Subscribe.
Yes, every Thursday.
every Thursday.
Like and subscribe.
There you go. Can y'all
Thanks,
actually
y'all.
give us our outro? Go ahead.
I'm supposed to remember what you say.
Like up, subscribe us on our socials.
You want people to support
Instagram.
us, so tell them what they need to do to support
Tell
us.
me what the
Where
but I
else?
will.
TikTok, Instagram, Spotify.
What is going on over there?
All
Ryan's naming them
all
off
the
and Nick's
places.
like panicking.
Yeah. Wherever you can find it.
Hey, remember,
Go to YouTube.
Uh-oh, here come the tears.
remember, subscribe, like, comment,
Yeah.
and follow us on our socials
All those
at Did We
things.
Really Podcast.
I'm leaving all of this
At
in.
Did We Really Podcast
Like, subscribe,
And comment,
and comment.
on our socials.
And
like,
follow us on our socials.
yep. And we're on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
You just threw some more there?
I got that part. Go ahead.
Okay,
you take
Ronnie got
first.
that part. You go,
Look
Gabe.
at him in the
Go ahead,
eyeballs.
you get the first.
Look in the eyeballs
Right
there.
here. Right here.
Can you say it?
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Go on.
Does it kick? Did he really?
Did we really make you that emotional today?
He made me laugh quite a bit. It was great. Like, comment, subscribe,
On.
follow us on all of our socials.
YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
There we go. Yeah.
Yes, follow us on all our socials at Did We Really Podcast.
Hey, y'all been
Yes.
doing
You
this
did
for
great.
a whole
That's the part we're gonna
season
keep.
and
That part
some
right there.
time now.
Yeah.
Y'all are professionals.
Hey, tell the people. Bye.
Adios.
Go listen to Gabe's music. All right, guys. Love you.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See y'all next
Bye.
week.
Do you really just put your sex life on blast?
She falsified our sex life on blast.
Did she really do that?
Okay, closing
Set me up
argument.
for that one.
Did we really?